let me cleanse the space for you. Welcome. Alright, so I have a reading today. Definitely a lot to do with your thoughts and ideas, internal world. This could deal with communication. So what we have here, that some of you may be feeling like you want to start a new journey. Maybe you feel like, I'm almost getting that some of you this week are feeling like an opportunity is going to come in for you, and that this opportunity will begin the start of a new chapter. And I'm getting a feeling that this is something that you have wanted for a very long time. This is something connected to your path. It is aligned with you, and I feel very much that this is coming after a lot of struggle, almost so much struggle that almost caused you to doubt yourself and doubt if this thing would ever truly come. And I'm getting that you have been this fool. You have chosen to start, you have chosen to put your energy into a new space recently, and that is going to pay off for you. And I'm definitely getting that you have felt confused or unclear as to why you made this decision or this start. This could have been leaving a job and starting a new job. This could be moving. It could be a breakup. It could have been a decision to be more disciplined in some area of your life. And maybe you're wondering, well, it's been so long now that you're like, well, why was I doing this in the first place? And I feel like you're going to be receiving clarity surrounding whatever this is for you. And I do feel as though maybe you feel blinded by this, or like I said, confused. As you can see with the woman on the 8 of Swords here, is that she is the one binding herself. All she has to do is take off her blindfold, maybe see a situation with more clarity. I'm almost getting this message that things are going to be revealed to you this week in a big way, and that this castle, that you're going to start making your journey over to this castle, that this time of confusion is going to be lifted from you. Yeah, and I'm getting for some of you to connect back with nature, really root yourself into the ground, and make sure that you start whatever this is with a strong foundation, and that you're definitely getting some sort of new opportunity, new beginning, and it's up to you to take this opportunity while the energy is there to grab it and do something with it. And I feel like you're in a much more advantageous place with this Ace of Swords coming with the Queen of Swords, meaning that maybe you're actually in a position to accept this Ace of Swords, whereas before this Ace of Swords has tried to come in for you and you haven't been able to utilize this gift that the universe has been trying to bestow upon you because you were not in the right headspace, or you did not have the right confidence, you didn't have quite the right routine set up in your life at the time. And I am getting that for some people that's going to be very important is your daily routine, right? Because all we have is what we do every day, and making the most of every day, really visualizing what you want, and taking approachable steps towards achieving that, however small they may be. Like for example, let's say you're like, I want to lose weight. Right, I think jumping off the deep end, going to the gym 5 times a week and working out for 2 hours, and it's too much all at once. But something you can do that you can start today, you could go outside and go for a 10-minute walk. And it's a small approachable step, but then eventually you build up that routine and you start to enjoy it and you build the stamina, and then you can elevate. And I think maybe before you were trying to jump off the deep end and you didn't quite have the strength to swim, whereas now you've put in the work and the discipline to now be in this position to receive whatever this thing is that's coming in for you. So let's go ahead and pull some more clarifying cards for whatever this is. Could definitely be a career for some. I'm really getting, oh wow, okay. I'm really getting something artistic, and you got the sun, so this is something that your soul really wants. This is something in alignment with you. This is something that's going to make you very happy. And again, I'm just getting this connection to like you've been putting in the work to rebuild your root, your foundation, and to keep up that good work and make it approachable and sustainable. Not getting ahead of yourself, not being too fast-paced and you know, rushing the results, but just finding that speed that feels stable and just continue to build upon that, because you're definitely getting something that is in true alignment with your soul and your purpose of being here. Could be something creative again, like I said. So just really focusing. Yeah, I'm getting the Hermit. So I feel like you guys have been almost feeling lost and dark. I'm almost getting this for years, maybe for 4 years, 3 years, 5 years, that you've always kind of had this vision of what you wanted, and you thought you were getting there, and then suddenly you were engulfed with this Hermit energy of maybe feeling isolated, or almost feeling off track. I'm getting for some more internal, like dark, lost inside your mind. And the interesting thing is that the Hermit took time out. He took time out to build and be able to see things. And I'm getting that this was actually a crucial step to building, to either rehabilitating yourself or building yourself up to this point to receive what you're about to receive. So for some of you, I definitely feel that this period of the Hermit may be ending. Maybe you are starting to be out into your community more often, hanging out with friends more often, engaging with people, maybe moving to a larger area, or an area where you're more connected to the community. Maybe your work is starting to be recognized and seen. I just get this feeling of like the star really stood out to me, that you're really gonna be seen is what I'm picking up. And again, I think this came from a place of hardship. You know, I don't think this has been easy at all by any means. I think that this has been quite the journey, and I think you are definitely elevating into almost a completely new version of yourself. You know, this feels very big to me. This feels huge. It really feels like maybe you have felt like you were going to have these sort of growth periods before where you're like, is this the elevation? Is this the elevation? And all those times you were slightly elevating, but this feels like a huge change to me. This feels like for example, let's say for a decade or more, or like an industry you were in or a career you've been in where you just can't break that ceiling, or you're trying to get recognized and you just can't break that ceiling. This to me feels like something that you're doing is going to break that ceiling, and that you're actually going to elevate into that almost like dream space that you've been visualizing, this higher version of yourself that you've been visualizing for a very long time throughout the Hermit phase. And I have messages that is definitely coming in for some of you. And again, this feels creative to me. And yeah, I think it's been a lot of discipline, and I think that continuing on with whatever you're doing that works and that has felt good, to continue doing that, and to know that Yeah, I feel like you're almost getting rid of, like, this devil feels positive. It's almost telling me that you have put in a lot of work to get rid of the things or the habits that have been keeping you stuck or chained, and that have been bringing your energy, either like taking your energy from you or lowering your vibration. I actually feel like a lot of you have put in a lot of work to increase your vibration, and that you've been feeling that lately, that you almost recognize that either people are starting to see you more, and maybe, yep, can't make that up, the star came out. So that maybe people are starting to maybe you're getting more compliments than you used to, or people are just noticing that you're increasing your vibration, and maybe you feel it too. And I do feel like this is a strong time. Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? I was just about to say this, that you're in a strong position to manifest, and you got the Magician. So yeah, you are definitely in this higher vibration. You're in a place to manifest this thing that you want is coming in, and I almost feel like this is the universe being like, take it, this is yours, but don't run away with it. You know, stay rooted and grounded and stable, and keep building on this solid foundation that you have built for yourself, of a routine that works and makes you feel refreshed and rejuvenated and healthy, and just keep building on the things that work, getting good sleep, you know, maybe you've detoxed something from your life recently and you're noticing how good it feels and how much more energy you have. And I think this is almost like the universe rewarding you, or saying that it notices and being like, yes, like, now you have the energy, you have the vibration change to manifest. And I think this is really encouraging you to manifest something. And I'm going to pull one more card for this reading, just to really get a clear indication of what is coming in for you. So I'm definitely getting some sort of change. Yeah, you got death again. I just feel like you're gonna be breaking through the ceiling. This part of you is done. It's over. This part of you that struggled, this hermit phase that has felt so long and grueling and enduring, it is over. And you are going to have a lot, maybe you've had a lot of endings happen over the last 3 months, maybe even year. And I think that, you know, I'm really focusing here, especially since you've got the sun, with the sun coming up. So I definitely feel as though things are starting to change for you. They're starting to shift, and this definitely feels like a very positive reading. I feel very charged up giving you this reading and listening to it. And yeah, I just think that your karma's coming in for you, you know, and it's your time to manifest and take this thing. I think you're going to get a lot of clarity, over whatever this new thing may be, or this path or this direction that you're going to be taking. And maybe you felt in the dark for a long time, but now it's coming in, and that the universe really wants you to take this and to do it with rest in mind, stability, taking care of yourself, being in harmony with your surroundings, and knowing that you don't have to rush, because what's meant for you cannot pass you by, and that you're about to break the ceiling, you're about to elevate. You've put in incredible work, and to keep up the good work. And I just want to say thank you so much for letting me give you this reading today, and I love you so much. And please, if you want to, feel free to subscribe and comment. I'm a new channel, so that would mean the world to me, and I just wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you tomorrow.